I, 30 male, have never truly been attracted to my girlfriend's 28 female body. I love her mind, but the lack of sexual tension is beginning to take a toll on our 8-year relationship. What can I do to save it? Sean's face is exactly what I had when I read this.
What the 8 years and you've never been sexually attracted to? Way to waste 8 years of her life. You know what I'm saying, bud? Because I'll tell you what, dozens of men are probably thirsting for that body. You know what I'm saying? And she is wasting her life on your ass. That's crazy. You could have just been friends.
100%.
I mean, this is, we never diagnose, or we do sometimes, and then we get yelled at, so we try not to. There is a chance, not mentioned, but I doubt it. I was going to say maybe OP could be asexual, but then by saying I've never been sexually attracted to my girlfriend makes it sound like you've been sexually attracted to others. If that makes sense, kind of like I don't know, the absence of whatever. So unless that's the case, maybe you're asexual. Again, not a lot of information, pretty short post. We can't really make a ton of assumptions. And if we do, it's not good too. That's not our place. But if you are attracted to other people, boy, oh boy, what a fucking waste of both of y'all's lives. Really? I mean, truly, honestly.
I feel like you've been lying to them the whole time.
Yeah, I bet you if you told her this right now, she would be out the door.
Yeah.
As she should be.
8 years is a long time.
That's fucking
8
crazy.
years is crazy. Honestly, 8 months is a long time. Like,
actually true.
Just a waste of time. Just because I feel like, I don't know, this is probably stereotypical, but I feel like physical sexual attraction is kind of like the first door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be, but like,
always have to be, but like
attraction is primal sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of, you see somebody and you're like, I want to do something about it.
Or if you truly love someone, like you're like, you are attracted to them as a whole of a person.
I love you guys.
I mean? Like,
and I am trying to fuck.
Shit.
We're traveling together, buddy. Don't tell me what to go.
All right. So
let's
hop
in that
into
$50 tier. Probably more than that. It probably take more than $50.
I'm worth more than that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Way off topic. Way super off topic. But have y'all heard of, I think, shout out my friend Hannah. She told me about it. But I think there's a show on HBO Max called Naked Attraction. And it's like a UK show, and they like one person comes out, and then they have like 5 like glass doors, and then they raise it a little bit like to the ankles. And then they're like, oh yeah, what do you think about that? And then they raise it to the fucking genitals, just out.
They showed the peen?
I saw 5 peens.
Holy.
Show peen, and then she's like, oh yeah, I don't like how long that one is. I usually prefer girth, or like, I don't like his stance. And I'm just like, you could not pay me enough money to stand there with my micro peen just out. Are you fucking?
They gotta raise mine a lot more than the other.
And then they just go on. They keep raising all the way to the face. And then she eliminates one per question. And then when they get eliminated, they lift the whole thing and they have to walk out and be like, hi, my name's fucking Bob. I work in accounting. Just naked talking to people that are are fully clothed. The host and the person picking.
Wild.
I was shocked. But I guess it is kind of nice to see just normal people.
Oh,
you know
I see.
I mean?
Yeah. It's not like
I guess
supermodels.
it's kind of like body positivity, because they are just like, this is Bob. He's a 40-year-old accountant. Right. This is a normal male body.
Yeah.
So it's,
That's fair. I do appreciate that.
Body positivity wise, it is nice to just see like what normal people look like. But again, I was just shocked when it lifted and it wasn't it was just uncensored peen. I was like, whoa, insane. So check that out if that's something that sounds interesting. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored
by,
but would love to be.
The way how much I consume HBO Max, please sponsor us.
That's funny. All right, so let's get into the actual story. So this is the lack of sexual attention for 8 years. Before I met her, I only dated what my friends have referred to as blonde bimbos, based on looks. It never ended well as we never matched intellectually or had any interests in common. In order to give myself the chance of finding someone worth keeping, I forced myself to ignore the outside and only focus on the inside. This is when I met my current girlfriend. She is smart. We share basically the same interests and hobbies. I love her family. She gets on great with my friends, and some of our girlfriends have even started their own girls' club together so they can hang out without being reliant on the guys. I was hoping that my toxic view of women would change, and over time I would learn to find her body even just half as beautiful as I find her mind. But it hasn't. She is the biggest person I've ever dated. She is a head lower than me, but weighs a decent amount more. Absolutely not my usual type. I am fit, work out 5 days a week, and love the mountains and hiking. She has never been petite, but has been a weightlifter before, so she is strong as a bull. We have gone on many wonderful hikes, but are limited to the less demanding treks due to her size. The first 2 years, we had sex about 4 to 6 times a week. Everything was wonderful, and I didn't mind that her body was not the prettiest because I was so in love with her mind. And I was always thinking and hoping that one day I would wake up and love her body. But I don't. Now, for the past 4 years, we have sex maybe once every 3 months. If I said yes every time she initiated, we would be at it at least 3 to 5 times a week. So he's saying no a lot.
Denying her 3 to 5 times a week? That's fucking
That's wild, brother.
Bro.
That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, as a partner, that's tough to hear.
Yeah, I mean,
times. Like,
don't
okay,
hear what we're not
obviously-
saying. You're always allowed full
Yes.
autonomy
Autonomy.
of your body.
Anatomy. You're also allowed
that.
anatomy.
You're also
as well.
allowed your anatomy as well. But autonomy, you could say no if you want. But at a certain point, if you're realizing, oh, I'm denying my partner like 5 times a week, maybe we should talk about this or like try and figure it out. To let that go on for years, I feel like is.
But it's not even just denying it because, maybe they're not feeling it. They're denying it because they're not attractive to their partner. That's what makes it fucked
And that's
up.
something you need to say and communicate. That way she can fucking
Off the
dump
bat.
your ass and find
Yes.
somebody
Or-
else who wants to fuck.
Or maybe don't say that. Just just dump her. Like, just break up with her.
Or that too.
You don't have to tell her that.
That's true.
And
You
hurt her
can
feelings.
spare her the the heartbreak.
Yeah, the therapy
heartbreak
years later.
either way, but the fucking judgment.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's so a lot of denial. And again, you're allowed to like say no to sex whenever you feel like it. But yeah, this amount and for the reason he's doing it.
Yeah, the premise is what's crazy.
Gross.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah. It crushes my heart that I feel so superficial and that I'm doing this to her. But I always keep thinking that one day it'll be different.
It's been 8 years, brother.
Yeah, now almost 8 years in, and I'm lost. My mood has changed in the last year, and I'm starting to think that I will never get rid of my stupid preferences of a lean, fit body. We have talked about our lack of intimacy many times and tried a lot of different stuff to try and gain back the spark, but it always bounces back to the same old thing within 2 weeks. I've never told her what I think about her body. That would crush her self-esteem, I think. She is already a bit insecure that she is strong with a layer of fat on top and not lean, skinny, petite. We have never ever had a real fight. I do not think either of us have gone to bed angry at the other person. Her family is the best in the world. So why can't I get my dumb mind to accept her as she is and love her for the beautiful person she is? She has said that she will marry me the second I ask. Even her parents have begun to ask me when I will be asking her. But I do not want to marry her until I can figure out my other issues. I have not been able to get my mind to it. I'm at total loss as to what I can do to save this. Is it savable? I do not want to get a divorce in a few years just because I cannot change my view. Do you have any tips to help me see her true beauty?
I gotta say, set her free.
Yeah, brother. You are wasting
It sounds
her
like
time.
you have so much stuff that you have to work on internally, and you're stringing someone along with that. You keep saying that hopefully one day I'll wake up and you'll see her attractive. If you really loved her that much, you would find her attractive any shape or form whatsoever, right?
Mhm.
The preferences you have are your own internal issues that you got to work with. you got to set her free because she's going to be with someone that appreciates her for every inch of her body that she has. And she's going to accept that she's going to be accepted for who she is. So I got to say, break up with her.
Yeah. Pretty much I said everything. I not
During
gonna
the
lie,
story.
I thought the story was done after that first paragraph when I went on. So truly nothing that he said made me change my opinion at all.
Mhm.
Truly just wasting her time, wasting your time, honestly. And you're getting family involved. They're waiting for a ring. And like John said, you're just stringing on the lives of multiple people. And just to do something that you need to figure out on your own. So yeah, I don't know. You got to set her free. And then, I don't know. You got to work on yourself. Maybe therapy. Get therapy. That's
There
it.
you go. It's been a while since we used that button. I think we say it every week. We just don't use the buttons too often.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah, OP is a very selfish person. Not
Extremely.
Not once in there was he like, I wonder what, like, he mentioned that she's insecure, but like, it was always like, how's this affect me? How's like,
Mm-hmm.
you should have figured this out years ago. Like 8 years
Yep.
is insanity. to me, dude. Like,
Insanity.
that's selfish of you to try and like keep this because and like string her along when you're not 100% sure or 100% in on this.
Yeah, you're already contemplating that there might be a divorce possibly down the line, and
Which
that's
is
not
crazy.
that's not a mindset that you get into if you want to spend your life with somebody.
No, that's never been a concept to me when I was thinking about proposing. You know what I mean? I'm
Yes.
We might
I'm
get
not-
divorced.
Yeah, that's never been a thought in my mind. And so like for you to lead her on for 8 years to now the point where she's like, yeah, I'm ready to get married. Her family is ready for you to join the family. Like, you're such a selfish person, dude. You should have figured this out
Mhm.
years ago. And like Sean said, like 8 months tops, a year max. And if you're still not feeling that person, then that's fine. You could just break up. Like, it sounds like you just have never had the backbone to do that, which is shitty
Yes.
of you. Like, that's shitty of you not to do that and to allow her to find someone who's going to love her for who she is and what she looks like.
Yeah.
Because there's someone out there for both of you.
We're always positive about, people having their preferences of what they like, but not to the extent where you affect someone's life for nearly a decade.
Yeah,
It's
Exactly.
crazy behavior.
it's insane. And then big lower score responsibility 93 in our comments said, I've been with my boyfriend a very long time, and over the years we've gained weight and lost weight, and usually not at the same time, but never realize it until we look back at our pictures. He's my love. I see him as a whole. I find this hard to relate to or give honest advice on. And that's like,
Yeah.
I feel that's how we feel it too. It's like,
Yeah.
we love our partners, how they
Hell
look,
yeah.
who they are.
I tell Juliet through thin and thick because I only got thicker throughout the years, but she still loves me and I still love her, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Like everyone fluctuates in their weight and their appearance. And yeah, you may not feel your best, but your partner should always look at you as the love of their life and a beautiful person. So if you're not doing that, then you're not with the right person.
Yep. If you don't get googly eyes you
Every
ain't with the
day.
right one.
Every day.
Every
yep.
day.
When you wake up
Yeah.
to their third alarm.
Third, those are rookie numbers.
Shit.
It's so insane that Sienna is me and you are Nancy in a lot of ways. It's so strange to me, but also makes sense about
That
why
makes us good podcasting
we're all
partners.
compatible. And yeah.
Therapy.